The Mercedes-Benz C-Class. It's not just Mercedes' mid-size luxury entry, it's also the cheapest way into the Mercedes-Benz brand, at least here in America. As a gateway vehicle with the potential to create brand loyalists, it's essential the C-Class stay fresh and competitive.
To that end, Mercedes-Benz has given the latest Gen C-Class a thorough renovation. Let's discuss.
The most obvious component of the C-Class's refresh is a substantial exterior makeover. Sure, new headlights, fascias, etc. make for a hotter-looking sedan, but we've saved the bulk of our excitement for the new C-Class Coupe. Mercedes hasn't sold a C-Class Coupe in the US since the mid-2000s, but this time, instead of making it an oddly proportioned, goofball value proposition, the new C-Coupe looks every bit as provocative as the sedan, probably more so, just minus 2 doors. In person, the Coupe really looks great, and it comes with a standard panoramic sunroof, so fun and style are clearly priorities for the 2-door. Those who prefer 4 doors can choose between luxury and sport variants of the sedan, with the luxury version looking sophisticated and the sport version boasting sport-focused styling inside and out, along with a lowered ride height. Fun fact, the Coupe is nearly identical to the sedan in all dimensions except one. Can you guess which?
If you have eyes and can see me now, you probably guessed height. No problem, just slouch a little bit and headroom isn't an issue. Plus, it nicely contrasts with the Type A go-getter persona you're putting out by driving a Mercedes. See? I haven't sold out. Unsurprisingly, the interior looks and feels like a premium car should, though I have a complaint. The seat backs in the front create a pressure point between my shoulder blades. Maybe it's this little hump right here, or maybe I just have a freakish back shape. That's on me. It's a testament to the C-Class's new 1.8-liter direct injection turbocharged engine that I didn't initially know it was a 4-cylinder. I mean, if I'd really paid attention, I probably would have noticed that there was a little bit extra buzz coming through the steering wheel, but there's enough power that you don't really think, oh, this must be a turbocharged 4. Another part of the problem is that Mercedes are known for laggy throttle tip-in, which help disguise the fact that when you get on the throttle, it takes just a moment for the turbos to spool up. For drivers who want increased throttle responsiveness, there's a button here, it says Sport, you can push it and things do get a little bit better, but you still have to wait for the transmission to downshift and the engine to rise in revs for it to really kick in the power.
There's also a new 3.5-liter direct injection V6 delivering 302 horsepower. Both it and the 4-cylinder come paired with 7-speed automatic transmissions featuring paddle shifters for those who want manual control. A couple more powertrain notes, the C-Class sedan can also be had with the previous generation 228 horsepower 3-liter V6 paired with all-wheel drive. More interestingly, the 451 horsepower C63 AMG that we know and love now comes in both sedan and coupe forms. We really need to get our hands on a C63 coupe.
On the freeway, the C-Class does that whole high-speed, stable, German cruising thing really well. The cabin stays quiet, and the ride is nice and smooth. It also doesn't shy away from the corners, with good grip and nice direct steering. Ultimately, there might be a luxury mid-size sedan or two that are more engaging to drive than the C-Class, but it more than holds its own. The C-Class has a new hold feature. When you come to a stop, press the brake pedal once hard, and the vehicle will hold itself in place until you press the throttle. It's not like gently resting my foot on the brake pedal was ever a particularly grueling ordeal, but now trips through the El Pollo Loco drive-thru are all that more relaxing. First world problem solved.
Attention Assist is an interesting feature. It watches for telltale driver inputs that suggest the nut behind the wheel might be drowsy. If you're tired, it'll alert you and suggest you stop for a nap or coffee. It's the kind of electronic nagging that could save lives. On the information and entertainment front, a new 5.8-inch screen is standard, while the optional command system comes bundled with this 7-inch display, a rear-view camera, and navigation.
It all works fine, but sometimes I think I'd prefer a simpler touchscreen to the whole grab, rotate, select routine required by the optional command system.
Remember, that's command with one M and in all caps. You know, like a German is screaming it at you. In terms of safety, the C-Class has airbags aplenty. There are 9 standard airbags in the sedan and an impressive 11 in the coupe. The sedan airbag total rises to 11 with the addition of the optional rear side impact bags. There are also a plethora of features available in the C-Class that have made their way down from more expensive Mercedes-Benz models. These include a blind spot warning system, a lane departure warning system, automatic high beams, and a parking guidance feature that helps identify appropriately sized parking spots and helps guide you into them. Key competitors for the Mercedes-Benz C-Class include the Audi A4 and BMW 3 Series. With a base price less than $36,000 including destination, you can get into a C-Class sedan for about the same cost as the 3 Series, while the base A4 costs several $1,000s less.
Without any big glaring obvious flaws, choosing between luxury mid-sized German sedans is largely a matter of taste. You want a comfortable, beautifully styled sedan or coupe with eager performance, decent fuel economy, and a bunch of nifty technology? If so, Mercedes-Benz C-Class deserves a look.